Hello everybody. Few days back, December 16 was celebrated as Vijay Divas in India and in Bangladesh. Now you must be guessing it right why this day is very important in military history. So it is the day when Bangladesh was liberated from the clutches of Pakistan with the help of Indian armed forces and their very own guerrilla army Mukti Vahini. Now we all know the present India-Bangladesh relation is not friendly to say very least. And reports are emerging that India has closed down two of its visa application centers in Bangladesh, and India has also summoned the Bangladesh High Commissioner over remarks made by National Citizen Party leader Hasnat Abdullah, who referred to sabotage peace and tranquility in the seven sisters states of Northeast India. Now, from exam point of view, we all know the seven sister states consist of Arunachal, Assam, Manipur, Mizoram, Meghalaya, Tripura, and Nagaland. Please note, Sikkim is not referred as seven sister states, rather as brother state. Now, the topic for today's video is not analyzing the India-Bangladesh relations currently, rather it's about how Bangladesh was liberated or created. Now, for this, we must be going back to 1947 when two dominions of India and Pakistan was created under Indian Independence Act passed on July 5th, 1947. Two separate dominions were also created under Cyril Radcliffe, one for Punjab and one for Bengal, and East Bengal was given to Pakistan on the basis of common religion, which is Islam. Now you must know that East Pakistan and West Pakistan has only one thing in common, that is the religion, and rest historically, culturally, geographically they are very different, and their language is also very different. While East Pakistan speaks Bengali, West Pakistan is Punjabi and Urdu speaking population. Now we can view the origin of Bangladesh liberation movement from the origin of Bengali language movement. Now, Bengali language movement goes back to 1948 when Dhirendra Nath Datta brought an amendment in Pakistan Assembly for the creation of or for granting of national language status to Bengali language along with Urdu and English. This amendment was defeated particularly due to sycophancy of West Pakistan establishment or their arrogance, their insensitivity and discrimination towards the Bengali speaking population of East Pakistan. Fast forwarding to February 21st, 1951, uh, Pakistan army launched a violent attack on Bengali student protesters who were demanding the national language status to Bengali language, which was again rejected. And many Bengali students were killed in the process. And we should know that UNESCO since 1999 has designated February 21st as International Mother Language Day, which is to celebrate the martyrdom of Bengali language protesters. Now, fast forwarding to November 1969, there was a change of power from Ayub Khan to General Yahya Khan. We all know Pakistan has an unholy nexus of political, military, and bureaucracy setup. It is all often referred in international relation that every country has an army. In Pakistan army has a country. So you can imagine the depth and the influence of Pakistani army over the country. Now he called for general elections, and elections were held on December 6, 1970, in which Awami League leader Sheikh Mujibur Rahman won outstanding majority and secured 160 seats out of 162 seats in East Pakistan. Similarly, Pakistan People's Party leader Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, he secured 81 out of 138 seats in West Pakistan. So in a 300 seat assembly of Pakistan, Mr. Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was the clear winner and he was slated to be the next Prime Minister of Pakistan. But military establishment of West Pakistan imprisoned him and sent him to jail. From March 1971 began the systematic series of violence orchestrated by Pakistan military against the people of East Pakistan. So, on March 1st, 1971, General Yahya Khan dissolved or postponed the National Assembly, and on March 25th, 1971, started the Operation Searchlight. So Operation Searchlight was a terror tactics followed by Pakistan military, which included um, plundering, looting, murder, and rape to terrorize the people of East Pakistan. It is estimated that between 3 to 30 lakh people were killed by the Pakistan military during this period. We can undeniably say that it is the worst human genocide committed in recent modern history by Pakistan. Now, the official number estimated according to the Pakistan's Hamdur Rahman Commission created to look over the violence or genocide was 26,000, but this is not accurate. The official date for India-Pakistan battle is marked as December 3rd, 1971. So, what do you think India was doing in between? So, Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister of India. Since May 1971, India was recruiting, training, arming, equipping the Mukti Vahini, the guerrilla force soldiers, and those who were fighting against the Pakistan. BSF was also helping in this process. India also launched a global offensive to educate in international community or highlight the issue of genocide by Pakistani forces in this region. Meanwhile, five battalions of Pakistan force also revolted in East Pakistan and joined with the Mukti Vahini. So Mukti Vahini is basically a guerrilla army comprising of civilians and Pakistan army defectors. In April 17, the provisional government in exile also took a oath swearing ceremony and made their headquarters at 8 Theatre Road, Calcutta. The Prime Minister was Tajuddin Ahmed and the provisional president was Nazrul Islam, since Mujibur Rahman was already in jail. Now comes the date, December 3rd. Bangladesh Air Force, formed by revolting officers and airmen of the Pakistan Air Force, attacked the oil depot in East Pakistan. In response to that, Pakistan Air Force launched a full-scale air offensive against India and attacked the Indian airfields in three waves in different parts of the country: Srinagar, Amritsar, uh, Pathankot, Agra, Ambala, Jaisalmer, Jodhpur, etc. On December 3rd, 1971, Indira Gandhi, in an all India radio broadcast, referred that India is at war with Pakistan. And on December 4th, there were two important incidents which actually shaped the course of the war. One was Operation Trident and the second was Battle of Longewala. We will discuss both of these battles and operations in this video. Now, Operation Trident was launched by Indian Navy on Karachi Harbour, in which three Pakistani vessels, including a merchant vessel, was sunk, killing more than 300 Pakistani sailors. Now, the Soviet era OSA missile boats was used in the operation with the help of Styx missile. This is the reason why December 4th every year is celebrated as Navy Day by Indian Navy. On December 5th, 1971, the Western Navy Commander-in-Chief Mr. Kohli received the code word Angar, which means the Operation Trident has been successful. Now, Trident stands for Trishul in Hindi. In Operation Trident, Indian Air Force also played an important role in destroying the Kemari oil fields in Karachi. Thus, we can say both Indian Navy and Indian Air Force played a stellar role in neutralizing the Karachi harbor, thus making a great impact in the 1971 war. Now, next comes the Battle of Longewala, which was fought in the difficult terrains of Thar Desert of Rajasthan. The post of Longewala consisted of India's 23rd Battalion, Punjab regiment, which was commanded by Major Kuldeep Singh Chandpuri. We have all have seen the Battle of Longewala in the famous movie Border, and Major Kuldeep Singh Chandpuri was played by Sunny Deol. And you have seen in the movie that there were 120 Indian soldiers fighting against the two infantry and two tank regiment of Pakistan, comprising of 2,000 to 3,000 soldiers. It is one of the historic battles. The strategy is still taught in military academy. Now, Kuldeep Singh Chandpuri, he himself won Mahavir Chakra and was able to stop the enemy throughout the course of night. And in the early hours of the morning, they were assisted by the Indian Air Force Hunter aircraft. So there were 200 Pakistani soldiers dead and around 36 tanks dismantled. According to ex-Air Chief Marshal R.K. Bhaduria, the Pakistanis failed to take into account India's air firepower, that is the Hunter aircraft, and this is the reason why this led to a majestic Indian victory. While on the Eastern Front, since August 15, 1971, India has launched Operation Jackpot, and the combined Indian forces and the Mukti Vahini, they were together known as Mitro Vahini, and they freed Bangladesh on December 16, 1971, when General Niazi surrendered. We all know the iconic photograph of J.S. Arora and General Niazi surrendering in East Pakistan. So, thus came the end of a 13-day war, which secured an absolute victory for India. And also, in the course, India captured 93,000 Pakistani soldiers as prisoners of war, the largest since the World War II. And this is how a new country was born. And we all know the Indian Army chief at that time was Sam Manekshaw, popularly known as Sam Bahadur. And in 1973, for his strategic brilliance, he was elevated to Field Marshal, the first Indian to hold this rank. Now, after 1971, Pakistan understood that it can never fight against India in a direct confrontation, so it deliberately started a new doctrine, that is bleed India through thousand cuts. That is, if you cannot win a war against India or cannot sabotage India in direct confrontation, one can cause harm to India through FICN, fake Indian currency note distribution, through arms smuggling, through supporting the insurgency in northeast, supporting the left-wing extremism, or through narco terrorism by supplying drugs to the border states of India, or through cross-border terrorism and infiltration, and also by supporting terrorist organizations like Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Toiba, etc. So this was all about today's video. Thank you for watching. Please stay tuned.